Hi Clayers, this is Ivy from iKandiClay. I just wanted to go over with you how to put together one of the koala kits. There's several koala kits up now, and we're going to go over how to put together the mama and baby one. This is slightly smaller. This is a kit together, the mama and baby, all the components, which is just slightly smaller than the one that was used in the bowl that I did for the Australian wildlife fundraiser. But it's about the same size. I just wanted to point out the mama cane components are 1.5 inch, which is the regular length of most of my canes. And then the baby, which has a lot tinier components, is a 1 inch kit. So you're going to end up with more of mama than baby. So to get started, we're working with a large rainbow petal, and we start with 6 slices, about 3 millimeters maybe in thickness, and you just take the 6 petals and then squish them together like so. And it's fine if there's a hole in the center there, because that's going to be covered up by the koala. So then when you get it all squished together nice, flip it over. I like to work on wax paper squares. It makes it a lot easier to maneuver things as you're working. So we're going to take just a jump ring and place it here between 2 petals. Oops, like so. And this is just how I do it. If you've got other ways you like to finish the backs of your pieces, you know, whatever your preference is fine. This is just the easiest way I found to do it. So I'm just taking, so if if you cut 6 slices and you accidentally get one that's a little too thin or something, that makes a good one to use for this little back secure piece right here. I just kind of pinch this down a little bit, flatten it a little, and then put it right here. Smush that in like so. And then when you flip it over, you can kind of squish it down. So that's what it will look like. Sorry, not used to videotaping. Okay, so then we're going to take the branch cane. And you can cut short little segments like this, but I've been playing around with this and I found that for me it was easier to cut lengthwise, like so, and then just take one of those and stretch it out like this, because this really just needs to be a thin piece. And we just want to get a little fuzz there. We just want to give them a little place to sit. You can just do a single branch. I like doing the 2 here, especially with the mother and baby, because it just gives them a nice little place to sit. So on these, bring it from this petal down to the middle bottom, and then just a little different on the other side, just so it looks more natural, like so. And then we've got the mama pieces, like here. We're going to put the mama right about there. Just kind of line that up. And the head. And I like to do this at an angle so that the mama's tipping, leaning a little bit that way, because by the time you get the baby on there and everything, you know, you have a little space there. So anyway, you take the ear slices and curve them in like so, so they'll wrap around the head. So you could wrap that around a pencil or just kind of pinch and squeeze it a little bit till you've got that little bit of a curve. And then they fit snugly against the head and overlap the branch a little bit. And then we want to put the baby on the back. And again, we're going to curve the ears and also curve the little baby's body. And I found that it works best if the baby sits kind of more like a fanny pack than a backpack, if that makes sense. So because you don't want to have the baby's head up too high or too close to the mama's. So if the baby's body is kind of down here, like so, then I've already got this head and ears put together. Oops, you did. This guy can go right here. Give him his other ear back. And, all right, well, you get the idea, right? Okay, so then you've got the baby on there. Now we're gonna do the hand and foot. And these can just be very thin little slices. And no matter how small the little tiny baby's hand cane is, when you get it, you're probably going to want to reduce it even smaller. It's just a very tiny piece that's needed. So this foot, I don't know if you can see that, it's just a little tiny triangle, and basically we just want the toes to be pointing up and just overlapping the mama's bottom there. And then the little tiny hand, again, just a thin little slice, barely there, and that connects the baby's arm onto the mama's back. So there's that. And then once you get to that point, you just need to go in and put a few leaf canes. So those are included in the kit. And if you look at, you know, pictures of eucalyptus, you'll see that they kind of hang like so. Just a little scattered here and there. And then you are done with your, it's either a really big pendant or maybe a small Christmas tree ornament or something to hang on your rear view mirror, you know, whatever you want to do with it. But just wanted to show you how to use the koala kits. Hope you have fun with them. Bye.